Yes guys, we're back on another one. So today we're covering a story on two police officers that are no longer in the force. One's a constable and one's a PC. I'm going to go set up down here, then I'll explain further. So yes guys, two Derbyshire police officers accused of engaging in sexual acts on duty. One's called PC Officer Daniel Nash, who's no longer in active duty, and another one's a constable who's currently suspended. Nash, who allegedly intended to engage in sexual activity on multiple occasions, has been charged with several counts of misconduct in the public office. The 40-year-old, who has since resigned as a constable, is facing 13 separate charges between the periods of January 2015 and December 2020. That's what the IOPC states. And the 46-year-old, which is PC Longmate, so the constable's the 40-year-old, he's been charged with a single count of misconduct in the public office. Longmate's allegation is joined to one of those faced by his former colleague Nash. Shut yourself and go back in the door. And then Sergeant Longmate, who is currently suspended, he engaged in sexual acts with a woman during the course of his duties between October 2015, that's what the IOPC said, up until recently. They're both due to appear at Westminster Magistrates Court on September the 20th, following obviously an investigation. CPS authorised Derbyshire Constabulary, a counter-corruption unit led by IOPC, to charge ex-police officer Daniel Nash with 13 offences of misconduct in a public office. Yeah, they're basically saying they're not sure whether they should make it guilty for the officer. I think it should, to be fair. Why should they get away with sexual offences? The lobby, look. Public lobby. There's another one as well. You see these here? Oh, it's got like option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6 don't work. Don't work at all. That's disgusting, man. How can these officers get away with that? Surely. Anyway, as you can see, misconduct, public office, typical behaviour of Derbyshire Constabulary and also other constabularies. I'm going to pick it back up in a minute. So yeah, as you could see, Derbyshire Police at it again. Misconduct hearing. 2 officers, one that's suspended and one that's no longer on duty. I think that's the constable. You can't really see inside because of the obviously how close each rail is on the gates and that. Let's go check out this fence, because usually they've got it like blocked up. There, look, see it? Oh no, look, them two. Usually there's like cars there, and they're like both usually blocking the way. So it was just to cover a story. They're getting lost again. Yeah, this old couple got lost, bless them. They stopped down there near the back gates of the police station, well, on the side of the road, asking for directions to somewhere. I don't know where it was, because obviously I'm not from here, so I said, have you googled it, like on the maps? And they said, oh no, we're new to this, like obviously, you know, the technology and that. So basically I've gone on my phone myself and done it for them, and I've just spotted them down they're like parked up at the side of the street, because they must have forgot the directions that I gave them. And then I've gone back over and said, oh, you just basically, you go back down the road, turn right, turn left, keep following it round, then you should see your building on the left hand side, what they were looking for. So yeah, again, misconduct hearing. I'll probably attach a clip to this of the article and do a little voiceover on that so you can see. So yeah, and also again, I've got a second channel that you can check out. It's called Midlands Secret Mystery Tours. If you're into all that, like exploring, urban exploring, tours and that, all that good stuff. Yeah, this place is South Divisional Headquarters, St Mary's Wharf. Yeah, we need to get a couple of pictures and that. Check this out, guys. This is a funny one. I'd have put up all these private property, no public access, which we know. Look, that says pedestrian entrance there, look. Yeah, but it's got like one of those key things, like what they have on the cell doors. And obviously it says no filming. See, these are becoming a new thing. They're everywhere. I've seen them at multiple police stations. They're just putting it up for their own sake. Not like anyone can get in there anyway. That's what I mean, like, it's just for their own sake. Yeah, look. There's some CCTV sign. And yeah, that's it. South Divisional Headquarters, Derbyshire Constabulary, St Mary's Wharf. That's what we've got. Yeah, so as you could see in misconduct hearing, they've got to be serious offences because they're going to Westminster Magistrates Court. So yeah, it was two officers. It was a PC and a constable. One's suspended and one's no more in active duty. He had it stripped away from him, but you're going to get that if you're going to go around abusing, you know, your powers and your badge and shit like that. It happens. So no interaction for you today, but it's another misconduct hearing covered, another story covered. That's what it's about. Getting an interaction, yeah, it's not always about getting one. Yeah, so there's not really much more to say, to be honest with you, but I'm going to cover that story like I said. That's going to go in after this, and then obviously I'll leave it at that. So anyway, as always, it's Midlands Audits out. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys. Yes, people, so here's the article I was on about. I know I explained it in the video, but you know, I said I would do a voiceover so you could see it for yourself. So anyway, as you can see, look, Derbyshire police officers accused of engaging in sex acts on duty. He and another officer are alleged to have had sexual relationships with women during the course of their duties. Obviously you can see there the picture and then the little statement there. Anyway, one former and one serving Derbyshire police officer have been charged with offences relating to allegedly having sexual relationships with women during their course of their duties. Former police officer Daniel Nash and Constable Matthew Longmate, who is currently suspended by the force, are due to appear in court next month. Mr. Nash, who is alleged to have initiated and pursued sexual relationships with multiple women during the course of his duties, has been charged with several counts of misconduct in the public office. And 40-year-old, so that's Nash, who has since resigned as a constable, is facing 13 separate charges relating to a period between 2015 January and 2020 December, and that the IAPC states that. And 46-year-old constable with the force, PC Longmate, has been charged with a single count of misconduct in a public office. His allegation is one of those faced by his former colleague Nash, the one who's got like 13 different offences. And then he relates to an accusation Longmate, who is currently suspended, engaged in sexual acts with a woman during the course of his duties. Back in 2015, IOPC states that. Both men will appear at Westminster Magistrates Court on September the 20th. So I'm guessing they mean the 20th. Following an IOPC directed investigation conducted by the Derbyshire Police Counter-Corruption Unit, CCU. CPS have authorised Derbyshire Constabulary Counter-Corruption Unit led by the IOPC to charge ex-police officer Daniel Nash with 13 offences of misconduct in public office. The CPS has also authorised one charge of misconduct in public office against serving police officer Matthew Longmate, which is the one I think who is not on duty at the minute. The function of the CPS is not to decide whether a person is guilty of a criminal offence, but to make fair, independent and objective assessments about whether it is appropriate to present charges to a court to consider. See, that's a joke. Like, that's the justice system for you, innit? To be fair, I'd be surprised if they even get anything at all. They'll probably get let off. That's the typical behaviour of today's justice system. But anyway, yeah, that's the short article for you. Hope you all enjoy. Take care, much love, respect, and it's Midlands Audits out. Peace. See you again.